This is how we imagine Mediterranean beaches. For us, this idyll of white sand and gentle surf is normal. But it is not always like this. Behind the facade of many holiday paradises, the brutality of an industry that deliberately exploits living beings repeatedly comes to light. For this industry, a life is just another commodity that can be shipped. But what happens if the cargo does not survive the crossing? The demand for live animals in non-EU countries has steadily increased in recent years. Each year, the member states of the European Union export about 3 million animals by ship. These transports are extremely risky for the animals and often lead to diseases, stress, and even death. First, the animals are crammed into trucks and transported over many kilometers by road. Then their odyssey continues by sea. In old rusty ships, barely seaworthy, they are transported over weeks to distant non-EU countries. On the long journey across the Mediterranean, they are defenseless against the waves, poor hygiene, lack of space, torturous stress, as well as heat and cold. Not every animal survives this horrible transport. Serious injuries are not uncommon. What happens to the poor souls that do not survive is lastly revealed on the shores of the Mediterranean. The animals tell their stories without words. Experts like Dr. Lynn Simpson, a veterinarian from Australia, accompanied animal transports for over 10 years, including on board of these ships. She reports that injuries to the animals are common and often severe. Dead animals that succumb to the strains of the long transport times are disposed of in the ocean like mere rubbish. They are bound to their feet, as one can still witness at the beaches, then cut open so they don't float on the surface. The sad result of this practice is something we continue to see. These highly illegally disposed animal carcasses are repeatedly washed up on tourist beaches. Between 2014 and 2021, over 50 dead animals were found on European coasts, including in Spain, Portugal, Greece and Turkey. In 2023, carcasses were again discovered on beaches in France. The International MARPOL Agreement actually prohibits the disposal of dead animals in protected marine areas such as the Mediterranean. These carcasses must be stored in special storage rooms and disposed of in port facilities. However, the reality paints a different picture. But there lies another danger, hidden in the Mediterranean waves close to the shores. The Mediterranean Sea inhabits 16 species of sharks, most of which no human will ever see over the course of their holidays. These sharks seek deeper waters, at least if they don't have a reason not to. Floating carcasses and animal blood in the waters are a reason though. Lately, the press has reported on multiple occasions that sharks have attacked swimmers on various coastlines near Egypt. These are touristic hotspots, especially for young families. Kids are playing in these resorts, plunging into now dangerous waters. Dr. Mahmoud Mati, a scientist at the National Institute of Marine and Fisheries Sciences in Hurghada, Egypt, confirmed that dead animals thrown overboard of animal transport vessels are the main cause of these shark attacks. The source of all these problems is clear. Live animal transports to third countries are wrong in every respect and must be stopped. Until this goal is achieved, the EU Commission must implement significant tightening in the revision of the animal transport regulation. Sea transport times are too long and must be limited. A veterinarian must be on board of every livestock vessel's journey to ensure a minimum level of healthcare and welfare for the animals. As the AWF has already shown, old junk ships under black and grey flags must be banned for animal transport entirely. They endanger the welfare of the animals, the crew and the ecosystem to the utmost.